Hello, welcome back to MFWoodShop. I had the opportunity to go to the Atlanta Woodworking show this year, and while I was there, I wanted to do something a little different. I wanted to pull some people off to the side and do just a quick interview. A very impromptu interview, more of a quick Q&A. They took the time out to do this for me and for you. So go down in the description below and check their channel out or their social medias. Let's get on with the interview. I picked up Sterling Davis from the Woodworking Show. He is here with the Southern Woodworkers group this time. So where are you from?
North Carolina.
North Carolina. So why does people go to your channel and watch your stuff?
I've been trying to figure that out for years.
Yeah, me too.
But it's more of I don't have a teaching. I don't want to be taught or said as a teacher. It's more of this is how I do it, and I'd like to see you do it on your own. And it's not about having the best tool. It's not about having the best projects. It's about just getting in your shop and making something.
Right, right. So you do mostly a lot of scroll work, really.
Yeah, I'm known in the community for a scroller, but I do wood turning. I also do some small build projects, but my passion goes back to scroll sawing. I mean, it's just, it's my, I call it therapy. It just gives me that peaceful, somber time to myself.
Sure, sure. But one of the things I like about your channel is you do bring your family into it too.
Yeah, yeah.
So your daughter's just kind of picking things up a little bit. And I've seen your son in there turning some pins a few times, and he's even shown up here at the show a few times. And I've met your whole family, and I love them all to death. So one thing that really impresses me is you kind of tie the community and your family and everything together. So
it's always been about family with me. I mean, that's the core of your household. And to raise my children in that aspect, it means a lot to me personally. So, because they're going to grow up and have their own families, and I want them to know, this is the way it should be. I'm not saying this is how you have to do it, but that love, respect, and being kind to one another.
Right.
That's from the heart. I mean that, and I love everybody. So, it's just one of them things that I just like to pass on.
So, what brings you to the Woodworking show?
You.
Me?
No, the community. This is such a great community. There's so many people that just encourage you and just give you that push to do more. And just the love and respect that everybody has. There's no real big pridefulness in anybody that's here. It's more about, promoting each other and building up the community as a whole. That's what I love about it.
Yeah, absolutely. And, I've asked this question a few times today already, and the first thing that comes out of their mouth is community.
Oh yeah.
It's not so much the woodworking show. It's the people.
Right.
And you'll hear this quite often in the video is it's the people, it's the community, it's the woodworking guys or girls, and we all have this thing in common, and it just brings us together, and whether I know you or not, we're best friends.
Oh yeah, there's a bond there that's grown over the last 5-6 years. That I know I can call on you if I need something. You can call on me, and I'm there.
Right.
And it's throughout the community. That's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. And the other thing I like about it is over the last just couple years, really, you're seeing a lot more shop visits. You're seeing other people going to other people's shops.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
And doing more projects and getting inspiration and getting inspired and getting, taught or trained or whatever the case may be. I'm seeing a whole lot more of that, and that's awesome, because I know you invite people to your shop or won't kick anybody out, and I'm the same way. If you want to come to my shop and work, and maybe learn something or teach me something, look, bring it on. Let's do it.
And really, that's why I would like them to come into my shop, is because I want to learn from you.
Yeah.
Come to my house. I'll learn.
Right.
You can use my stuff, and let's see what we can make.
Absolutely.
It's fun.
And you can, there's 10,000 different ways to cut a dovetail, but you may know that 10,001, and it just brings it all together, and everybody can learn from each other, and that's what makes this community good.
Absolutely.
So I do have a trivia question for you.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
I promise it's going to be the hardest one of the day.
All right.
So I know you are kind of a news buff, or at least you watch the news more than some of my friends.
Okay.
Who is the porn star that is accusing Donald Trump of an affair?
I don't know that. I don't have the answer to that.
Oh, come on.
I've seen her. She's blonde.
Well,
I can't think of her name.
All right, so here's an easy one. I'll give you the easy one, Sterling.
Okay.
So this particular joint is known mostly as a finger joint.
Okay. Is that the question?
What is the joint? What's the joint called?
The finger joint? What is
Yeah.
the real joint called?
Yeah. People refer to it as the finger joint.
It's a butt joint.
No, it's a box joint.
Box joint. I don't build boxes.
All right. So this is going to be an easy one, Sterling.
All right.
What is 2 plus 2?
7?
All right. You win. So here's your little goodie bag.
All right.
So we're going to give it to him. We only went through 5 questions.
I'm not going to say what I was going to say on camera. Buddy, love you, appreciate you.
Fine.
Sure, yeah.
And, I can go down to, almost any store and buy some of this stuff.
It's just the fellowship and the camaraderie of the other people. Yeah, that's great. Community.
All right. Thank you. So what brings you to the woodworking show?
You.
Me?